Just short of 21 years ago, I came here as an international PhD student. I remember coming to Plymouth by bus, so I had no idea how far the sea is from where I was. And I lived just above the Hoe here, and I asked the guy at the door, how far is the sea? And he said, just 3 minutes walk. And I did walk, and the vista from Mountbatten to Mount Edgecombe was an incredible big space, open space. I don't think I've ever seen anything of the serenity of it. I do feel that I've actually spent more in Plymouth than I have spent ever anywhere else in my lifetime, including my home city. It's been an incredible journey. My name is Murrani. I am Associate Professor in Spatial Practice in the School of Art, Design and Architecture. I'm an architect by training, but I have taken to be interested more in the architecture that people make rather than architects make. And that has come from my lived experience of being exposed to several wars back in Iraq. So for me, it was quite an important thing to engage with how people live through those moments of trauma, and how do we understand ways of coping, and also resilience and also rebuilding. Storytelling became a very important aspect of how I navigate through that. Also the understanding of mapping as a conceptual kind of framing, but also methodological and application. So how do people imagine the cities to be rebuilt, but also how do we help but also support organizations, NGOs, UN, others in further understanding the cultural nuances of how storytelling can impact ways of rebuilding. I really deal with how people cope with buildings that are under a constant threat. I have come to work very much closely with people who are displaced, people who are trying to find home, people who are trying to really understand what home is. These layers of meanings of home layered on top of the way they imagine the rebuilding of their places is all part of what my research is about.